Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mrs. King. I'm here to share our read aloud for today. Today, I will be reading the read aloud from ELA Day 3 packet, Bedhead. There will be times during our read aloud that I will stop and I will ask you to pause the video so that you can complete your stop and jot. So I'll say, please pause the video and record your stop and jot. I'll also stop, just like I normally would in the classroom, and think out loud. So our story today is Bedhead, written by Margie Palatini and illustrated by Jack E. Davis. No doubt about it, Oliver's having a very bad hair day. His parents and sister try to help. They push, they pull, they sprint, and they spray, they goop, and they glop, and they mousse, but Oliver's hair is still way out of control. And today's class picture day. What is Oliver going to do? Our purpose for reading today is to determine the author's purpose for writing this book. If you remember, when we think about author's purpose, the author normally has 3 reasons for writing. Either to inform us, to persuade us to change our thinking, or to entertain us. So let's get started. Bedhead. Shuffle, slump, shuffle, slump, shuffle, slump. Slumped, bleary-eyed Oliver out of bed, down the hall and into the bathroom. He yawned. He yanked. Splashed some water, swished some mouthwash, gave his front teeth a passable brushing, and then, in a gunkless corner of the soapy silver soap dish, in a fogless smidgen of his father's fogging shaving mirror. Fogless. That sounds like a suffix. Suffix less means none. So that must be that small part of that mirror, that very small smidgen of the mirror, has no fog on it. Right there on the hot water faucet, for heaven's sake, he saw it. It was big. It was bad. It was, let's see, Bedhead! Oliver's hair was way out of control. There was hair going this way, hair going that way, hair going up, down, around, and around. And there was one teeny tiny clump of hair way at the back of his head that looked just like a cat's coughed up fur ball. Ah! What would you do? What do you do when you notice you have bedhead? When I wake up in the morning and I notice that I have bedhead, I just kind of sigh. What am I going to do with my hair today? That's what I think. I actually woke up with bedhead this morning. When I woke up, my hair was about this high off of my head. So I know how Oliver feels. Let's keep going. I want you to see the picture. Oliver's scream shook. It rattled. It rolled all the way downstairs and into the kitchen where Fruit Loops went flying. It's very interesting that the author says Oliver's scream shook, it rattled, it rolled. I wonder if that's an example of figurative language. Milk was spilled, spit and sputtered, and 2 toasties did triple backflips onto the breakfast table. Oliver? Oliver? Oliver! Shouted Mom, Dad, and Emily as they ran upstairs and headed for the bathroom door. Mom leaned close to the door. Closer, closer. That's right, even closer. Is everything all right, Oliver? She whispered in her calmest, calm mom voice. The text says she whispered. I should read that again because that wasn't a whisper that I used. I'm going to try that one more time. Is everything all right, Oliver? She whispered in her calmest, calm mom voice. Come now, dear. Open the door and let us in. No sound from Oliver. Not a whimper, not a peep. Please, said Mom. Pretty, please. Pretty, 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 please. The doorknob slowly turned. Mom smiled at Dad. She gave a wink to Emily. There you go, she said, taking a step into the bathroom. Nothing can be that bad! Wrong! It was that bad! Yes, sir, no doubt about it, said Dad, surveying the hairy situation from Sink's side. Oliver, my boy, you're having one bad hair day. Major, said Mom. Total, agreed Emily. Maybe if we just push it this way, Mom said, giving it a try. So now, boys and girls, I would like you to go ahead and pause the video and respond to this first stop and jot question. Mom and Dad and Emily all said that Oliver's bad hair day was a major problem. Is that what you expected Mom and Dad to say? Go ahead, stop and jot your thoughts. Pause the video and stop and jot your thoughts. Now that you've stopped and jot, let's keep going. Boing. Been there, done that, moaned Oliver. Perhaps if we pull it that way, said Dad. Boing. Been there, done that, groaned Oliver. I can curl it, offered Emily, ready to roll. Oliver stared a steely stare at his sister. I don't think so. I'm thinking Oliver really didn't like the offer for Emily to curl his hair. And the author says that Oliver gave his sister a steely stare. So, I wonder what a steely stare looks like. I'm going to use some context clues for this one. The author says, I could curl it, offered Emily, ready to roll. Oliver stared a steely stare at his sister. I don't think so. So I imagine it probably looked like this. I don't think so. I don't think he smiled. I don't think he laughed. I don't think he really liked that idea. Oh, then we'll just wet it, said Mom. Yes, let's just wet it, they all agreed. That's what I do sometimes with my hair. Whenever I have bed head, I hop in the shower, wet it up, and it lays nice and flat. I wonder if that'll happen for Oliver. Do you ever try that? Do you ever try just wetting your hair if you have bed head? Let's go ahead and pause the video here and answer the question. Do you think wetting it is a good idea? Now that you've completed your stop and jot, so they watered Oliver. They splished him and splashed him, gave him a good soak and dunk. Ah, they said, sighing a confident, job well done sigh. Oliver's bedhead was now one dripping wet head. And then everything must have gone perfectly. Let's see. Ah! It dried. Boing, boing, beep, beep, boing. His hair started going this way. Hair started going that way. Then up, down, around, and around. And there was now a bigger clump of hair way at the back of his head that looked just like a cat's coughed up fur ball. Oh no, Oliver's bedhead really has a mind of its own. A mind of its own. That sounds like that could be some figurative language, boys and girls. I say we spray, shouted Dad, taking aim with a squirt. Yes, spray, spray, cried out Mom and Emily. So spray already, sputtered Oliver. So they spritzed him and sprayed him, and they gooped and glopped and moosed him. They even hairpinned him flat in 5 places for good measure. They said, sighing a confident, job well done sigh. Oliver's bedhead was now one slick gel head. I just want you to see this picture. And I noticed on this page that the author says the word mousse. And I thought to myself, mousse? I know that a moose is a large animal. That doesn't make sense. Then I thought about it some more. And I realized that the word mousse is spelled in the text Moussed. And I remembered that mousse, Mousse, is a type of hair product that you put in your hair. I use mousse in my hair whenever I'm styling it. It kind of comes out kind of foamy like soap bubbles. So that is a homophone because the word mousse and the word mousse sound the same, but they are spelled differently. Just wanted to share that with you. So one more look at Oliver and his pinned up hair. Let's keep going and see what happens. I think this is going to work. I think the hairpins and the gel and the mousse are going to work. Let's see. Pins went flying. Boing, boing, bing, bing, boing. Hair started going this way. Hair started going that way, then up, down, around, and around, and there was now an even bigger clump of hair way at the back of his head that looked just like a cat's coughed up fur ball. Oliver wondered, maybe if I just sort of, kind of, brushed it a bit. No, no, the 3 shouted, seeing the boy with the bristles poised. Whatever you do, no, no, no brushing. I wonder why they don't want him to brush. Have you found yourself laughing at any parts of this book? If so, maybe the author's purpose was to entertain you. Or maybe the author wants to teach us how to take care of bedhead. Too late. Oh yes, the brush got stuck. Not stuck in the hair going this way or that. Not stuck in the hair going up and down. Not even stuck in the hair going round and round. But stuck. Yes, very, very, very stuck in the clump way at the back of his head that looked just like a cat's coughed up fur ball. Mom gave it a yank. Yow! Dad gave it a pull. Ouch! And Emily gave it one good long tug. Yike! Well, said Mom without a bit of doubt, that brush is stuck all right. Definitely stuck, decided Dad. A done deal, declared Emily. Then, just when they were all about to give up hope, Oliver saw the answer right there on the wall. I noticed that the author said Emily declared it a done deal. Declared. I'm pretty sure to declare something means to say something with lots of confidence, lots of surety. I'm very sure about this. This is not something good. So this is a time in the video that I'd like you to pause the video and respond to your Stop and Jot. And the question in the Stop and Jot says that Oliver sees the answer on the wall. What do you think the answer is? What do you think it sees? What do you think he sees? Great. That's it, he pointed. The hat! The hat! Go get that hat! So without one more thought of a spritz, spray, or dunk, they all helped Oliver squish, smush, and cram every bit of bedhead stuck brush and all into his faithful old battered but true blue baseball cap. Well, almost. Good enough. And with a kiss and a wave, Oliver headed off to school. Everything was fine. Everything was dandy. So great, they solved Oliver's big problem. They squished all of his hair under his faithful old battered but true blue baseball cap. So this is a baseball cap that Oliver loves, but the author calls it battered. So that lets me know that he must wear it a lot. Let's see what happens when Oliver gets to school. Mary Margaret, who sat in the third row, 4 seats down, one desk across from Oliver in Mrs. Oppenheimer's class at Biddlemeyer Elementary, looked over to him and said, "You can't wear that hat." Oliver looked over to Mary Margaret. "Can too." "Cannot." "And just why not?" demanded Oliver, holding tightly onto his hat. Mary Margaret grinned. "Because it's picture day." "Oh no." "Picture day," stuttered Oliver. "Picture day," sang out Mrs. Oppenheimer, standing in front of the class. "Everyone line up for our class picture. Back straight, faces front, smiles wide, and hats off." "Uh-oh," said Oliver. "Hats off?" "We're waiting, Oliver," said Mrs. Oppenheimer, as everyone took their places. "We're waiting, Oliver," said Mary Margaret. "We're waiting, Oliver," said everyone else. Uh-oh, it's picture day. Oliver's got to take off that hat. What do you think is going to happen? I'm pretty sure it's time for you to pause the video and stop and jot your thoughts. Is everything going to go smoothly for Oliver? Boys and girls, I hope you're remembering as you're completing your Stop and Jots, they should be written in complete sentences. So that means if the question says, "Oh no, it's picture day, Oliver has to take off his hat," what do you think is going to happen? Your sentence starter would be, "I think is going to happen to Oliver." Within the punctuation and a capital letter at the beginning, please don't forget. Let's keep going. "Hey kid," said the man behind the camera. "Yeah, you with the lumpy looking head. Off with the hat." Oliver hemmed. He hawed. Did he go hee-haw? no, he was nervous, so he was probably um, um, taking his time and thinking it over. But he knew he had it. He lifted the brim slowly off his faithful old battered but true blue baseball cap. He held his breath. He closed his eyes and he waited. He waited some more. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. He opened his eyes and looked up. There was no hair going this way, no hair going that way, no hair going up, down, not even around and around. And nobody could see the brush stuck in the clump of hair way back at the back of his head that looked like a cat's coughed up fur ball. Oliver said, sighing a confident, sighing a confident job well done sigh. Ready, everyone? Sang out Mrs. O. Big smiles and say cheese on the count of 3. 1, she said. 2, she said. And then, what's going to happen? Oh, did everything turn out well? Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm not sure. Let's see. Boing, 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 bing, bing, boing, boing, boing. Hair started going this way. Hair started going that way. Hair started going up, down, around and around, and the brush that was stuck in the clump of hair way at the back of his head that looked just like a cat's coughed up fur ball let loose and boinged Mary Margaret right on top of her head and boomeranged right into Mrs. Oppenheimer's nose. 3, said the boinked Mrs. O as she and everyone else at Biddlemeyer Elementary got a good look at Oliver and his bed head. Aww, jeez! Click! Got it, said the photographer. Here's the lovely photo of Mrs. Oppenheimer's class at Biddlemeyer Elementary School. Isn't that so lovely? Let's see who we've got. Oh, there we go. Let's see. We've got Mrs. Oppenheimer's class. The front row, we've got Daniel, Jeffrey, Sarah, Jessica, Michael. Of course, Mrs. Oppenheimer. Catherine, Robert, Allison, Aaron, Stephen, Oliver, and of course, Oliver's bed head. What a great book. Now that we've finished, go ahead, pause the video, and think about this question. Sometimes a book is funny because things happen that you don't expect to happen. Did anything happen in this book that you didn't expect to happen? I know some things happened that I didn't expect to happen. This is going to be your last stop and jot. Then when you've completed this stop and jot, you have a few more questions that you're going to answer that go back to the purpose of the text, of the purpose of reading the text. Why do you think the author wrote this book? What was his purpose? Did he want to inform us on how to take care of bedhead? Was he trying to persuade us to think that Oliver's bedhead was okay, or maybe not to like Oliver's bedhead? Or did the author simply want to make us laugh? Next, did you think the book was funny? Why or why not? I thought the book was funny, by the way. And then finally, you have your independent reading response. This is based on a book that you choose to read today on your own. And it says, write your teacher a message about what you read. So choose any book at home in your at home library, from the school library book, from Get Epic or Reading A to Z, and read it. And then write me a response about what you thought about that book. It's kind of like a mini book review, but it's just for me to read. I hope that you've enjoyed the story today. I hope that you are having a great time at home, learning from home. I know that my girls are enjoying learning from home because they get to learn in their pajamas, which is okay. And special guest. I will see you guys very soon. I love you all very much. There's Anna Grace. We will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.